Hey guys, and welcome to my garden. Today we are going to just kind of beautifying my garden, how I fertilize my garden, treat my garden for garden pests, and how I just maintain it on a pretty weekly, bi-weekly basis during this hot, almost summer, Florida 9B zone garden. First and foremost, this is what I fertilize my garden with, and I fertilize my trees. I have a few orange trees. I have an orange tree and a lemon tree in my front yard, and I fertilize it with this fish fertilizer, 511 fish fertilizer. And on the back here, it gives you all the directions. It's actually not very smelly, which I think would obviously be a concern of somebody's to use a fish fertilizer, but this is an organic fish fertilizer. It's great for my garden. It's great for my citrus. I've seen it works really well, and I treat my garden every 3 weeks during growing season with this. Love it. Love it. The second thing that I've been using on my garden, since I realized that I had some pests in my garden, I have lots of butterflies in my area, and I have had caterpillars. So this BT, it's all organic stuff I got from my local Ace Hardware, MRT type of a place. I got this, and I can treat this every 5 to 7 days. So I just keep an eye on the leaves, and once I see a caterpillar or I see the leaves are being eaten by something, I can treat it with this, and it's worked really, 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 really well. Live in 9B. It's very tropical. It's very hot. I water my raised garden beds 2 times a day, one in the morning and once in the afternoon, evening time. I do not have them on drip systems or any sort of irrigation systems. I just water them by hand. I find that I can put the water where I like it, and that's been working out for me thus far. I do need to come out here and regularly kind of pull the weeds. We didn't use any weed barrier. We do have a weed barrier underneath all of the dirt, and then between the compost and the regular dirt, we don't have any weed barriers or anything like that, but we are just hand weeding things as we see them, you know, as grass comes in, or any other types of weeds. I just go through once a week, or as I see them, I let my kids pick them, or I pick them. I obviously watch my kids like a hawk when they're reaching their hands into my garden, but I try to let them help out as much as possible. Another area I like to keep an eye on in my garden are my trellising plants. I like to make sure that they're nice and tucked in and are continuing to grow up the trellis. And I make it easy. I make sure that the leaves are looking nice. I check to see which ones are growing flowers. And yeah, this is really neat. I cannot wait to see how this goes all the way up the trellis. It's gonna be so pretty. Now see, that wasn't that bad. You have plenty of time in your schedule to get those things done while you're growing your garden, and just keep track of it. I leave myself a little list. Even if you divided those things up into days, you know, you check one thing Monday, you check another thing Tuesday, so on and so forth. It's really not that overwhelming. It's super, super simple. I like to get these things done when my kids are sleeping, like right now, or in the evening time when it's not quite as hot as it is right now. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment below. If you have any idea of videos or what you're looking for, leave me a comment below. Check me out on Instagram at Florida Homesteading Mama. And yeah, come check me out. Bye guys.